white-haired one. There were signs of fighting there, and not with monsters. He was attacked by men.
How dare you! Those names offend the lords.
Return later.
Die! Perish!
A powerful sorcerer once lived in the swamp, an apprentice his only companion. All changed when a woman entered his life. But the end differs, for a wicked woman she was. He fulfilled all her wishes, and she took advantage of his might. The mage's lover could tell fortunes, and the mage created a deck of extraordinary tarot cards. He illustrated a future event on each card. He has, asking different questions about those alchemies. The alchemist Kolkstein must have sent him. Golems guarded the mage's dwelling. Those spared the ravages of time survive at the cemetery, where they remain motionless. Yes, the most powerful golem acted as sentry. The tower card depicts how the golem can be revived. In turn, this will open the tower anew. Life is good. In the evenings we tell stories and play dice. The apprentice stole the card and made 2 copies. I doubt they ever left the swamp. Unimportant. Blind love spelled the mage's demise. He called upon forces he could not control and died. Hard times. Speak. What do witches do? We mine clay and produce bricks. Vaska, the village eldress. As if drowned, then resurrected. Indeed. Creatures have made nests in the clay pits. Like a sword, you cut through the veil of mystery. The one they call Gramps will satisfy your curiosity. I must remain silent until the appointed time. Wonderful. Now we prepare for the coming of the lords, a traveller from distant lands. He has lost something he now seeks. Then we happened upon his gear in a clay pit, covered in blood. Never. We know only brick-making. Want to ask something? Beware of flaming lizards and dry ones. I need you alive. Towards the landing, but take the other road at the fork. At its end you'll spot our tormentors. We're poor folks. I can pay no more than 50 orens. As the saying goes, he will be naive and humble as a saint, but will bear your enemies on his sword. Make haste, white-haired one. No. Though the city grows in need of bricks, the carriers and merchants snatch most of our profit. We mine clay to form bricks we bake in ovens. We worship them and receive the grace of those from the eternal deep. You showed us mercy, yet I deceived you. I can offer no money, but you cannot leave unrewarded. Take this amulet. It's Kezath, the symbol of mercy. Take this card. I no longer need it. Golems guarded the mage's dwelling. Those spared the ravages of time survive at the cemetery, where they remain motionless. Make haste and beware the druids. All trappings of dry land signify resentment. The water lords are nigh. Please help. One of our children is missing. The boy has always returned quickly until now. The mage's lover could tell fortunes, and the mage created a deck of extraordinary tarot cards. He illustrated a future event on each card. You can gain favour by placing plants on the altar as sacrifice. Yes, the most powerful golem acted as sentry. The tower card depicts how the golem can be revived. In turn, this will open the tower anew. Unimportant. Blind love spelled the mage's demise. He called upon forces he could not control and died. Avoid gifts unpleasing to the lords. All that harms life-giving waters. Brews and incense. When placed on the altar, our ill recover miraculously. The apprentice stole the card and made 2 copies. I doubt they ever left the swamp. May you be damned to the deep. We believe the world emerged from the waters, which will engulf the world once more. The dry lands birthed all evil. The water lords are divine beings who have retained ancient wisdom. But beneath them lies the one God, the creator of all, the dweller of the deep, the one who will come in anger. We know little of the Lord's language. We communicate through objects we conceal in the altar. We receive answers after a Lord has visited. You are not one of us. Contact the Lords and acknowledge their power, a God above all gods. I cannot speak of him with the uninitiated. The one they call Gramps will satisfy your curiosity. Speak with reverence about the lords. The boy must speak with the water lords. Have you found the missing child? By the oven. between the clay pits, yes, asking about alchemies. He wondered about the Mage's Tower. Kolkstein doubtless sent him. We can't complain. Work during the day and evenings filled with stories and playing dice. The woodcutters should lay down their weapons as a sign of peace. Offer their leader's axe unto the water lords. Humble yourself before them. If the lords see no falsity in your heart, they will lift you up, and the woodcutters need fear no more. But first, you must last the night in a sign of humility. For do you know, evil men from dry lands, flaming lizards, beware! Whosoever raises his hand against the water lords will draw back a bleeding stump. I saw signs of fighting there. Not monsters, but men. A powerful sorcerer once lived in the swamp, an apprentice his only companion. All changed when a woman entered his life. The boy is gone, a warning to all. We must prepare. The water lords grant mercy to those who recognise the truth of their mission. The woodcutters have naught to fear. Blasphemy! The druids must have him to transform into a dryad, but the end differs, for a wicked woman she was. He fulfilled all her wishes, and she took advantage of his might. Then we found his gear covered in blood in a clay pit. Take this card. I no longer need it. I convey knowledge thrice sanctified. Whosoever can hear, bid him heed the wisdom. It hath been foretold. Blessed waters shall pour down, and the world consumed into the deep. You shall be elevated, and your foes vanquished. The world shall humble itself, for who can be above the lords? Whosoever raises his hand against the water lords loses that hand. Pray, and you shall be elevated. Humble yourselves, and the world shall be yours. Only fools mock the water lords and live in the dry lands. When the time comes, fish will consume the fools. Through me, speaks the tradition, the waters will burst their banks like a king ascending his throne. The waters will rise, and the Lord shall come. So says tradition. What? Yes, but we have another problem. Greetings. Much has changed. Townsfolk have violated our swamp. I thank you, White Wolf. Any other questions? They separate our kin into groups. Armed guards watch them. I saw one group by the fallen tower. Please help them. I'll reward you. Dry ones. A great battle between a man with a fiery soul and an elven lord. They drove off the lumberjacks, and many were slain. They carry off our kin. The water lords are angry. Only the druids dare remain in the grove. Our lords were victorious. Praise be to them! I know how best to reward you. I bestow upon you the water lord's blessing. You may bathe in the holy waters of the swamp and rejoice. Please hurry. Their families miss them. It has been said, whosoever understands the lords will be solitary among the crowd, for their thoughts flow like the deep waters. From a drowned woman born, he shall lead those who walk the Lord's path to the underwater kingdom. The man with the fiery soul came with his steel-clad brothers. They angered the lords, and dark waters engulfed them. I thank you for your bravery. If you are to destroy the bandits, seek the Hierophant in the grove. The druids are watching Salamandra. The one who steps lightly through shadow and whose heart is consumed by hatred went to face them. They met in a terrible, savage battle, staining the waters red. Who won, you ask? The fire or the shadow? My answer is neither. Bandits with salamander badges are forcing my kin to gather herbs. Their boss, Roland Bleinheim, is an evil man. Kill him. The squirrels and the order. Those dry ones disturb our swamp. Water lords, have mercy! I had a dream, white-haired one. Your destiny will be fulfilled. I come to tell you, mistake not the stars with their reflection in a pond's surface. We could use more rain. I curse you in the name of the lords! Aminum gual eth. Lords, help me! Greetings, white-haired killer. What do you wish?